whole thing. That's fine. Actually, someone else in the chat. This is actually something that comes up a lot. People keep telling me to try and make a track without listening to it, and I've done that before, and it was interesting, but it wasn't that entertaining. But I realized I guess I never recorded it, so I guess I'll do that. So here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to the master channel. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna get me a fruity balance. I'm just gonna turn it all the way off. So now I can't hear anything, but I should be able to design everything else the way I want it to. So this should be good. This should be real good. I guess it's kind of cheating if I'm using analysis stuff, like looking at the EQ and whatever, but the whole point is that I'm not listening to what I'm doing, so that's the point. I guess I'll make a dubstep banger. Let's do that. So will I be able to hear it if I preview stuff in here? I'm pretty sure I won't because it runs it through the master. So let me see. Samples. Nope, can't hear it. Great, good. That's okay though. I'm reasonably sure what some of these sound like. This is gonna be a humongous shot in the dark. Now see these. These are all gonna be a gigantic pain in the ass. Okay, I can kind of see what they are by looking at the waveform preview. Like these look small enough. See, I need a small one and a big one. Doof. 2 steps. 4 steps. Oh, 140, right? All right. So I can look at this. I can go, ew, look at that. I don't want that. This is a long one. I sold it like it mattered. This doesn't look like it's even that long. That's alright that I can make it longer. Now I'm gonna sidechain both the hats. Turn the sound on, but turn the monitor off. Oh, so you guys can hear what I'm doing, but I can't hear what I'm doing? No. No. Now, if I'm gonna be deaf, y'all are gonna be deaf. You could be present for the revelation. Besides, this won't take very long. Like, because I can't hear what I'm doing. Like, I'm just gonna, I can't tweak things. So, all right. Patcher. What did I want to do? I wanted. Here, it'll just to be silly, and to prove a point. Wait. Matrix. See all the way up. 8th formant. I can actually do this with Citrus because I know how to build the 8th formant inside Citrus. But we're doing it with this. Wave shaper. Wave shaper. Wave shaper. Wave shaper. There we go. And then a harmer. Let's get me a... What am I doing? Size beats. Track sample 9. That's my voice. No speed. Pitch. Keyboard mapping. Keyboard mapping. Low, high, high, low. This means every note will be the same note. Now this is going to be funky. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to make a bunch of automation clips that are different. So like, here's an automation clip. I'm going to copy value here. Paste value there. Come back in here. Copy value. Paste value. So now this automation clip will only be that particular section of audio. I really don't feel like doing that for all of these, so I'm going to do another one for this. Why did I do that? That was weird. And here. 2 is fine. These should be different colors. So that I know they're different animations. Insert plugin, Vocodex. Someone in the chat asked if I have a tutorial for these particular Harmor settings, and I do actually have. I have done a couple tutorials that utilize Harmor in such a way. Inputs, audio, add 1. Inputs, audio, add 1. Cool. So that makes. See, this is where I would really like to be able to hear this, but I can't. I don't even know if fucking what register is supposed to be in. So this is E1. So that means E2 is the correct level. This should be making some audio. All right, because it's completely screwed up. So your input 1, input 2. Input 1 is carrier. Cool. Let's take this guy, for example. Nice. Lower down a bunch. Just barely. Bandwidth. I'm hoping that that is a reasonable setting. There we go. This doesn't need to be a measure long. So if it's, why isn't it outputting sound? It is outputting sound. Oh, because I muted it. Durr. Okay. See, I don't see the activity up there, so I'm just like, nah, 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 nah. So this is first measure. Cool. So, blah, and then those will be chords right here. Let's make huge ass fucking. We have, of course, E minor. That'd be that low. I actually know that's the correct low register either. I guess we'll find out. A little bendiness everywhere. I was gonna create an envelope. This is a small one. Bah. Sidechain is coming. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, baby. I'm gonna make this 22. Make this also a patcher because I'll need it. E1 again, because we're doing citrus. Citrus being ratio 2, which means it's an octave higher than its FMA counterpart, which is why I have to care about what bass note I'm using. Triangle. I know this is going to work the way that I'm doing it. It should kind of work. Then I'll make activated and make an animation clip. Flop, flop. And duplicurve. Maybe not all the way, but enough of the way. And you can have a little bit of extra shit going on there. And some Phasarino. What does that look like? Not much, weirdly. Because of the phases. Because like that should be really quite clear. I'm not totally sure why it isn't. Actually, I'm going to try something cool. This is something that I hope is cool. A little bit of volume mod involved. For no particular reason. We got one measure. And now this. I know exactly how this is going to sound. This is a very simple sound. A lot of you probably know how to do it. Of course, I didn't do the next step. Let's do that delay thing where you do a really, really short delay. It's weird. Oh, it's because I've been... Oh, wait, no, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. You can have a new automation. And you can have a new pattern as well. You just go up, and then go back down. I got another fun modulation we can add to this is an LFO on pitch. But then we can automate how much that applies with this gigantic automation clip. That'll be fun. That'll be ridiculous. So then I'm going to turn this into 3. Is it 3 and the 7? Oh, that's already right. Weird. And then the 4. Do I want to major the 4 or minor the 4? This is the question. I think I'll minor the 4. Put the 5, put the 1 there too. But I want the 4 to be up here. There we go. I don't know if I want to make an entire song like this. I think just doing up a whole drop, like mixing the master is probably fine. Because this could take a while. Okay. And then now what I needed to do is make the separate sub. This is going to be hilarious to hear how this sounds. Wow. So this is also ratio 1, which means that the sub is at E2. This one's gonna be up here for no reason. G A E. I don't even know what E that is. I don't have perfect French. I have no idea what I'm knocking out right now. Sub sandwich. So the chords aren't in the anywhere. That'd be really embarrassing if one of these things just was not in a mixer insert, and that's why it sounded bad. Alright, so that's the hats channel. Here's a kick in the snare. I'm not going to bother too hard to make the drums super unique. Oh, the best part is that I'm not going to be able to tell by ear how high I'm pushing up the highs, which is going to be real bad. I can tell already. I can kind of guess that I'm clipping in the way I don't want right now. There we go. Make a track with just presets. Actually, if you want to see me have seen me make a track with just presets, you should look at level 1 on Sonic Academy's beginner FL tutorial, because I didn't make anything from scratch. I just used all presets just to make it easy for people to follow. All right, so I pass all the things. Usually right here. I can tell a lot of this is going to be killing. You can tell when the chords show up and that's just like all the high frequencies and like nothing else has any of the high frequencies. Yeah, that's something I need to deal with. Okay. Fruity balance. Good animation clip, good animation clip. So one of these is for kick, and the other one's for snare. Kick. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to know if my sidechain is stupid or not. And then snare. Snare I typically make harder. A little bit faster. Now I'm actually going to also use these two on the sub, but I don't want to do it as hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the controller, find one, yay, accept, and then link the controller, new link, the other guy. I think I got them both. I did. And now I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. So that kick, snare, kick. Whoa, kick, snare. That would have been a hilarious fail. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, let's look at some sounds here. Which one is this? That's all of it. So in this vocoder, I actually did no post-processing, so let's do some of that. It looks really high. E2. Oh, shittles. I have no idea. If I did this right, that's far not. Let's find out. Here's an easy way to determine. So I was right the first time. Also, slide notes on FM8. I'm a smart person. Oh, Jesus. God damn it. Okay, well, I believe I could just straight up automate pitch. Is there like a global pitch? That'd be great if there was. There should be like a master tune. How high and how far does that go? What is this? Pitch bend. Let's just transpose. Where's the pitch bend range set? The whole pitch section, let's just go there. Okay. Why can't this have regular fucking numbers? Okay, PB up, PB down. So this is 2 to what? 100? Is it 100 semitones? What is that? What does that mean? Oh, this is annoying. Well, that's what I get for trying to be clever. All right, whatever. I'm just going to do straight E. I was going to try to automate pitch, but apparently that won't work, so. Straight E's. And no slides. Cool. Well, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, so. Burp, 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 burp. Let's see what that looks like. It still looks fucking weird. What's that trying to do? Is that because it's because of the way that? Yeah, it's missing the sub. That's all right though. I mean, because sub's gonna get replaced, so it's just kind of awkward. That does that. All right, so this guy, just all the high frequency boost. Yeah, you don't need a high frequency boost at all. What are you again? Hear the. All right, you should be fine. Okay, so everything's side chains, and now let's actually go. Let's do some masters. I almost just replaced that. I don't want to do that. Well, that's interesting. It's faster, but it's slower at the same time. That's how I roll. I guess this stuff could be louder. Just bring down everything else. Yeah, okay. All right, guy. Oh, wait, no, not moment of truth. One more thing I gotta do. I'm not even gonna use a patcher for this. Can't forget the ARP. I'm gonna make the world's most awkward ARP. I can already tell. See, because I'm gonna put this guy in here. This is 4 notes, right? So I'm gonna make it 5. That's 5 notes. So it's gonna be a 5-note ARP. How high up am I? I'm pretty high up. Let's bring it down a whole bunch. Keyboard track a bit, so bring it down a bit more and do this with that. And then the chords that I use here. Wait. Here we go. That shouldn't be too low. That's fine. That's perfect. Actually, no, I think higher is better. There we go. Bring down the filter a bit. It's particularly loud. Doesn't need to be that loud. Here we go. This is such a... I guess I want this to be a little bit down more, and this could be down a little bit down more. Just a tiniest bit more dynamic range. Let me kick down because I can tell that's going to be a problem. What is this? Why is it so dull? Is that what the snare is doing? Because damn. Holy, oh god, okay. Low pass. You see that? That would have been awful if I let that live. It's probably still going to be awful. Okay. All right. It's a 16 measure, 16 beat, 4 bar loop. Fine, whatever. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? This is happening. Here we go. Turning off the fruity balance. I'm just going to play it straight. I'm not going to do anything. Ready? I'm playing it in 3, 2, 1. I didn't check the hat level. And I got the chord wrong over here doing. Yeah. This doesn't sound anything like I wanted it to. That part was kind of cool, though. I apparently left an open loop there. Is that too much sub? That feels like too much sub. That wasn't that far off, though. Like, a few of the things that intended to happen didn't really happen. Oh, it's there. It's just really quiet. Okay. Okay, hold on. This hat. And like this would sound a lot better if I could do the pitch bending I wanted to do. Did it not do the... Hold on, which one is this? This is, It didn't do the pitch envelope. Sorry if that murdered your face. I should be rising in pitch to meet this, but why isn't it? Oh, cause that's why. Okay, it already done it by the time this turned on, and then that's already doing that, so that's fine. Okay, but now this should also be way harsher than this. That kind of thing. I'll tell you what, though, this worked out fantastically better than the last time I tried this, which was 8 years ago. What if I made this like a triangle wave? Sure, why not? That was this guy. That didn't quite work out the way I wanted to either. Although that's because I apparently missed the part where I was supposed to distort it. Why didn't I distort it? I'm an idiot. See there? That explains a lot. That was fun. It was entertaining to say at least. And then like the mix wasn't as bad. And like all the mistakes that I made were mostly just things that I didn't think to look for, and I can only really notice by listening to things. Like I hear it and I go, oh, that's way too loud, or that's everything. But like I've done this kind of stuff enough that like I understand kind of like the general areas where it's supposed to go. But like for different samples and different synths and that kind of thing, and all, it doesn't work out so well. And I mean, the whole FMA thing was cool, but that was unnecessary. I probably shouldn't have tried to have been clever when I couldn't hear what I'm doing. But yeah, that eighth formant thing is pretty popular among people who do this kind of thing, this kind of sound. So that works out. Seamless, what kind of sound card am I using? I am using a PreSonus Fire Studio Project. It's kind of overkill. I'm using 2 of them actually, but yeah. Seamless, how to do the 8th formant in Citrus. Well, to do that, you have to understand what the 8th formant is. I've actually done a thing on this before, but I'll do it again because it's interesting as hell. Like if I set number F here to be the 8th formant. Let's look at this. What this looks like in a wave candy. Update E. There you go. You got your 8th formant. What does this look like? It looks like we have one tone, which is these bigger moments here, and then we have another tone inside the tone going in beneath it. So what this looks like to me when I first saw it was whatever tone this is, and then ring modulation going down like that. And we could do that in Citrus. What channel did I put this in? There we go. Here's our Citrus. Wildly louder than FMA8. So like, I think it's like 12 or 16 or something. I don't know, but like let's do 8, and then ring mod it, and then well, actually, really do it like that. There, go correct bass level. And this is a bit sharp, so like it's kind of hard to get it like exact, but this is more or less the position that it's in. That's a little better. And then now that we've done this, operator 1 is essentially the 8th formant, and if I have some other operator going out, and we get the same result, of that we would get if we were to FM another operator by F over here. More or less. Unboxy quests. Why don't you stream mornings? 'Cause I don't wake up. What's my favorite drum VST? Superior Drummer. Dylan 144 is close about my specs. It's actually 32 gigs of RAM, but I am running an i7 3770. I think I'm building a new machine soon. Because DDR4 is awesome. And not only that, but some of the newer PCs, the newer CPUs are fucking cool and fast. Oh my god. So fast. And there's a whole bunch of new technologies and stuff like that that I want to take advantage of. Normally, every time I plan a new PC build, I'm always trying to get I'm always like, oh, I can upgrade things, like I can use the same gear and whatever. But I always wait so long to upgrade that by the time I want something new, it's always like a new socket type, which means I need a new motherboard, which means I need a new case, which I need a new all this other stuff, and it's just yeah. See, what I should have done is I should have put a bass beneath this that wasn't just the sub. And I actually have the perfect bass for that, too. And, I knew this. I knew this is, super basic stuff. In here. So I need E1, and then there, E1. Yeah, that works a little better. It's still kind of loud, though. I've always wanted to get one of those dual CPU motherboards and just, have all the RAM. But, yeah. DDR4 is expensive. I went on Newegg the other day to see how much RAM I have now is in DDR4, and it's just it's like $2,000 by itself. So I'm going to go look right now because it was a lot. It was also really fast. I was looking at the really fast DDR4. DDR4. Yeah, 16 gigabytes is $430. So 32 would have been a gig, a grand. $1 gigabyte dollars. Yeah. I also did a hella simple drum beat on this, but the mix was a lot easier because of this incredible ducking I'm doing here. I guess I could make it longer. It's one of the things I couldn't do by blindness. So this doesn't work either. I was trying to make this give it some. There it is. This guy needs some red too. Something like it anyway. Let's do just regular reverb. But like low diffused. This guy's also particularly mono sounding. I could make that work out easier just by, there you go, but like smaller. That's a bit much. See what I was trying to do with that that pitch envelope, if I didn't have the volume thing going on, would have done that, but also without the LFO. That's what I would have done. I guess I could keep the volume envelope going. See, what's interesting is that it's doing this to the only the higher harmonic. I'm doing a lower harmonic, a higher harmonic, and then I'm distorting them together. That's kind of cool. That's funky. That's probably the most mainstream sound I've ever made. Right there. If you have no idea what I'm doing, I actually learned this watching Virtual Riot's 10-minute dubstep drop that showed up on Reddit the other day. Hilariously, like, because I was watching him do it, I was kind of like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then he made, either made or used a preset of his that was that sound. And I was like, okay, how do I make this sound? Because I hear it everywhere, and every once in a while someone asks me how to do it, and then I end up always like overthinking thinking it kind of thing. And so like, what's up with this? And so then I watch him do it, and it's literally just a sine wave, another sine wave, and then distorting the two of them together. Like sine wave, let's do it here. Sine wave, sine wave. This guy's super high pitch, and then like that's it. That's all that's happening. And then you fuck around with the pitch of the second guy. And there's that one moment I put the high bass. Somebody asked, what happened to my DJ setup? It's in these boxes. Because I did a show on last Friday, and I haven't unpacked it since. Because I'm lazy. If you get a sound like the one at the end, the tight chop animation, you can make use of it as a nice filler in between sounds. I did? It's kind of distorty, but I kind of like it being this distorty. I wonder what it sounds like at full volume. I might have a use for this. It's for a thing that I don't think they care if I talk about, but I'm not gonna because I don't know. Yeah. The snare's too short. I like the snare being that short. I'm pretty into that. I wonder what it sounds like if I actually modulated the F mate on the Of course I don't have keyboard control when I'm messing with it. Why would I? What the hell? Where'd my pitch go? Oh, because the animation clip. I got rid of the animation clip. Wave shaper on the master, done, send the monster cat. Actually, I wonder what that would sound like if I, like, straight up didn't have just wave shaper. That'd be funny. Not that bad, to be totally honest. See if we can do like really short. Because right up here is 0 dB. That's what's happening right there. Of course, my pregame was. I just pushed it up as high as I could go until it didn't start doing it. What I was doing is I was switching between the Maximus mastering and the wave shaper mastering, and notably it wasn't that different. I mean, the Maximus has a better stereo image and has better control over some things because it's just, it's doing something as opposed to just clipping it directly. But I mean, options are cool. I kind of like that Beethoven-y challenge thing. It's pretty dope. All right, so we're coming up on the halfway point for today's stream, so I'm gonna go get a drink and go to the bathroom because I need to do that. And when I return, I think I'll just do that again. Just do another one. Because I don't really feel like continuing with this one. I have a plan for this. I'm gonna save it. What the hell is today? So 140, 12:10. Oh, and if anybody cares, on January 1st, I am upping the price of my lessons, my private lessons. At the moment, they are $45 for an hour, or $150 for 4. There's a little discount if you schedule 4 at once. And I'm raising it to $75 an hour and $250 for 4. I'm not making this change until January 1st. And I'm actually scheduling for past January, but if you schedule it, if the scheduling takes place before January 1st, you can still get it at the rate that it's at now. Just letting you guys know. I'll do a more bigger announcement later, but that's what's up. I'm going to get a drink. I'll be right back. Have an ad. Is the ad still going? Ah, ended. Okay. Some people in the chat are asking if I have if you know have FL that I can still do lessons, and most things that you do in a DAW can be transferred over to other DAWs in terms of like grand concepts, like compressing is compressing, EQ is EQing, and like the basic synthesis types tend to be true for most things. There are a couple of very specific things that are very specific to specific DAWs, but generally speaking, if you're messing with those kinds of things, hopefully you already know all the other stuff that could be learned. Okay. What do the big shot producers use? Pro Tools? That's that's a funny thing to say. Depends on who you ask and what kind of big shot you're talking about. So let's do another. Let's save it. New. Let's do another one. This time I'm gonna do a glitch hop one. I was thinking about this upstairs. So I like what I did before. I could turn my monitors off so you guys could hear what I'm doing, but then it wouldn't be a surprise to you to hear what's up. I like the surprise. The surprise is a lot of fun. It is big for kind of a boring stream, probably, or an extremely boring video, just to kind of watch what I'm doing and then to not know that if it works or not. I guess you have to skip ahead to know whether or not everything I'm doing is just stupid. Oh, Digital Performer was made by Motu. I never used. I mean, I have used Motu products because we had a couple other interfaces in my high school's recording studio, and we used Digital Performer. Right? I didn't know that Digital Performer was actually made by Motu. Digital Performer wasn't very cool. I mean, I also had no idea what I was doing back then, so I can't really judge anything. I need a ride. See, I happen to know that the super wide sounds really good. See, for this I want a hybrid. And for the snare I want tight 15. This is what I had actually just used for the drum and bass thing I did, but this is gonna be a bit different. Yeah, let's use an 808. I don't give a shit. This is gonna be good. Same like last time. I'm gonna just make a drop. I'm not gonna spend the entire time trying to make a whole track. That'd be a bit much. Kick, snare, kick, snare. So here's the main one. We have soft and wash. And hat. Sure. Much of these, I do kind of want to do some swing, but I don't want to do the swing up here like this. I want to do it manually. Then come in here and turn on the 1/3 step and do this, maybe? So yeah, this is going to be hard not to know if I'm doing even this right. I'm not going to Beethoven challenge bigger, but I don't think I'm going to Beethoven challenge anything. I don't know anywhere. Like I'm done with that. Good to know that I was wrong with that. Oh god, I was so wrong about using the 808. That's so bad. That's so bad. See, that's not better when I sidechain everything in the kicks. Like pretty much everything is here. It's gonna go to a thing. Wow, it's so much easier to do this kind of bullshit when I can hear what I'm doing. Although, like, the other track should have illustrated to you just how procedural a lot of the stuff is. Like, almost like the harder and louder the stuff is, the sort of the easier it is to formalize it. The clipping! Actually, I'm better at D with the 7 chords. Not as good at like keyboarding stuff for real as other producers are. gonna need some super greasy shit, so let's get on that. I kind of want to do a thing using that noisy bit I was doing earlier. I'm sure that would sound really cool with some EQ mod. EQ mod. Am I in D? I am in D. Indeed. So how would this work? Just do that. Change the pitch, and then distort, like you wouldn't believe. Why do I feel like... Alright, so I am correcting correct pitch then. No. Alright.